What's going on, my beautiful, beautiful collective? As you know, this is your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message. This is going to be for all signs. Okay, so just use your discretion to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today. We're doing it podcast style, you guys, trying something a little bit different. I'm going to be using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck to go ahead and jump right in. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know in regards to general messages for my beautiful collective. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know in regards to general messages for my beautiful collective. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Take a moment and click that like button, guys, as well as the subscribe button if you have not done so already. We are a newer channel. We are currently trying to grow. So I would greatly appreciate it, and I would love to have you, okay, as part of the family, baby. Now, let's go ahead and get right into things. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, okay? And typically the bottom of the deck for me is hidden, the hidden energy within the connection. I do feel like we have someone here that feels very familiar, or maybe they got a little bit too familiar, right? Got a little bit too comfortable. Because right under this Four of Wands, we have the Page of Cups. I do feel like this person does want to garner a little bit of innocence in your eyes. They want to come off as someone who didn't quite know the strength of this connection. But I feel as though you've kind of read behind that. Now, this is someone who does want stability, balance, and peace within the connection, but they don't have very much to offer. Page of Cups for me is the card of the empty offer, okay? It doesn't mean that it doesn't have value. It just means that this is an offer that is possibly undervalued for you, okay? Meaning unequally yoked, okay? This is someone who is, how shall I say? This is the energy of someone who is hopeful. This is someone who wants you to build a foundation with this Four of Wands on potential. Page of Cups is about potential. It's the beginning, right? It's the beginning stages, the beginning phases of something emotional. It doesn't have a whole lot of stability to build such a foundation, but I feel like this is what this person is wanting. Now, I don't know if that is something that you are currently desiring, but for that to be hidden, this might be someone who is not exactly expressing these feelings to you, or maybe they might feel a little bit intimidated because the Page of Cups, as I stated, it's an offer, but is it the best offer? Not exactly, right? Depending on where you are in your life, depending on what it is that you have to offer, what you're bringing to the table and what you're looking for, Page of Cups can come off as something less than what you deserve, settling, okay? So I don't know if that's your positioning, but I feel as though for this person to keep this hidden, this is something that's going on in their mind. This is something that they are thinking about and or worried about. So this may, for some of you, be someone who is not expressing their feelings for you at all because they do know that they may be a little bit out of their league. So first card out. Oh, all right. Heart of the matter. We have Three of Swords. Yikes. So lots of turmoil. There's been a heartbreak here. There's been a disconnect for sure. This could be a Libra for some of you. You could have potentially already turned this person away or turned this person down. This Page of Cups offer, recognizing your worth, or you will. I do feel as though this person is very sensitive at this time, and this might be someone who is not emotionally mature, right? They're showing up as a Page of Cups. I feel like that's what they're trying to hide. They may have tried to come off very confident as somebody who knows who they are, knows what they want, and as someone who has ambitious goals, right? Striving towards those ambitious goals. But the fact that they showed up as the Page of Cups for me does give me the energy that this is someone who imagines, right? They have a great imagination, okay? What about the solid things? What about the solid, tangible things that they would be able to offer you, however? And I feel like that is what was lacking. That is what is lacking. Now, for some of you, this might be an epiphany to you. Like, wow, you're right. And if that is your portion of the story, don't force anything to fit, then this Three of Swords does suggest that you are a little bit disheartened at the fact that you may need to walk away from this, at the fact that it might not be sustainable or it may not be something that you can come to an agreement on, right? You can't make somebody be something that they're not, or you can't make somebody want to tap into their potential. The potential is there. I will say that. But this person almost hasn't even started, right, to tap into their own potentiality. So I do feel like it's putting a bit of a hindrance on this connection, okay? So crossing this, we have the Six of Pentacles, exactly. So the conflict position is the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is somebody who wants so badly to have that earth quality about them, right? So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus to be exact. So somebody who wants to come off as stable, wants to come off as a secure option, someone that you can bet on, someone that you can wholeheartedly invest in, someone that you can trust, and someone that you will also give generously to. But I feel as though you may have stopped giving into this, or you're not really seeing the benefit of the generosity that you've been giving, right? You're not seeing a return on the investment, so to speak. May feel as though you're pouring into something that may never give you a full payout, okay? A full return on what you have invested in. This is something that you are looking at, or something that you will be looking at in the near future. I do feel as though there's some knowledge that you're trying to gain in reference to this connection entirely before you make this decision. But I do feel like you will make it. That is definitely a conflict for this person who has tried to really keep certain qualities about themselves hidden in the subconscious. This may even be someone who tried to fake it till they make it, right? They definitely tried to show up and give you certain things, show you certain things that would kind of hold you off from making this decision. But I feel like ultimately that's something that you will be doing, especially for this Three of Swords to be the heart of the matter. Now, I don't feel like you're maliciously cutting this person off. You're just basically looking at what's best for you and looking to do and go towards the things that feel best for you. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do feel as though since this person is not entirely emotionally mature, that this Six of Pentacles is showing up in a problematic positioning because of them. They do want you to continue to pour into this. They want you to continue to be generous and kind. And this is sort of like the type of energy of someone who possibly wants to be coddled, right? They want you to say it to them nicely. They want you to let them down easily. They may even want you to lie to them, right? They want you to be in the same energy that they're in, the fake it till we make it type of energy. And I just don't think that you have the bandwidth for that at this juncture. You may be focused on other goals, going towards other things. And it's just not appeasing at this juncture for you. Okay, you want to tap into connections, whether that be in work or career-wise, right? Friendships, family, and romantic connections all need to be pouring into you some kind of way. That's the type of energy that I'm getting from your end, okay? If you're not getting anything out of it, then you simply want nothing to do with it, even if that means breaking someone's heart, right? And I don't feel like you breaking this off is as easy as it appears either, right? It's going to be painful to you as well. Three of Swords is at the heart of the matter. So this is something that both you and this person is feeling. Now theirs is a little bit more emotionally immature though. Okay. So their Three of Swords is coming off more as someone who may rant, someone who may pull up to your job, pull up to your house, send you a gang of text messages, right? This might be someone, now swords are about communication, right? And the way a person communicates. So this may be someone who wants to say hurtful things if they feel as though you're not budging, or if they feel as though they have lost, right? That this is the end. Ultimately, it's great disappointment. This is someone who doesn't necessarily know how to release their emotions properly. And this could be something that you noticed in this person as well, their emotional immaturity or their lack of emotional intelligence. And that's possibly also something that you've been taking into account as well. Okay, so now the root cause of the problem is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is an illusionary connection. You may feel bamboozled. That might be where your portion of the Three of Swords is coming from. Seven of Cups is about optical illusions. This is about feeling confused. This is about not quite knowing what you're getting. And I feel a great majority of that is because this person did manipulate the situation just so that they would come off as someone who was deserving of this connection prior to actually being deserving of this connection. Okay? A fantasy is what this person sold you, or you may feel that way. So there's a certain level of bamboozlement, like feeling like you've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, lied to, right? All for the sake of this person wanting something that they possibly knew that they did not deserve at this juncture. Okay, I do feel as though you may have been carrying this connection for a great time period and just didn't realize it. Okay, there's also something to be said about this Seven of Cups that I'm getting energetically. It does feel as though this is another hidden form of this person's behavior. So this is someone who possibly was very creative in the way that they approached you, the way that they pursued you. They may have had a very outside of the box approach. There's something about them that really kept you in this kind of whimsical web where you didn't quite understand, well, why exactly do I like this person? There may have been times where you did realize that maybe this won't quite work, but then this person would show up and do something that would have you think the opposite of that. Well, maybe it could work, right? It is quite a delusion, quite an illusion. Wow. So this is the ultimate test for this person, you guys. And I feel like this might be a testament and a test for you as well. Because for some of you, this might be a repeat of relationships that you've encountered in the past, where you may possibly be giving into something that you haven't quite vetted fully. And I'm only saying that because the Six of Pentacles is in that conflict position. That's about giving and receiving. But I feel like up until this point and prior to now, you may have given in connections way sooner than the other person. You may have given way more than the other people with the expectation that it would be reciprocated, and it just didn't quite pan out that way. Okay, these may possibly be individuals in your life, not just romantic partners, but just energies surrounding you who pull off this Seven of Cups energy, which is an optical illusion. So yeah, I'm your friend. Yes, I'm your parent, or I'm your brother, your sister, your cousin. I am your BFF, right? Like I'm your lover, I'm your soulmate, whatever phrase they want to use, that's the illusion. And it is to get you into this kind of murky energy within your mind to justify giving to someone who has not given to you. And I feel like that's something that is changing for you. Now, in reference to this person or these people, their lesson in this is most certainly going to be watching something that they just almost had, right? Like a diamond, like a lottery ticket, watching it slip through their fingers. That's going to be the ultimate demise of this ego, of this pattern of theirs. And learning the lesson will be beneficial for the both of you. Okay, so this definitely is happening all in divine timing. It's happening because it's supposed to, right? So we have the Six of Cups. This is what was going on in the recent past. So this is a soulmate, yet karmic. Both of you are learning lessons here. I'm definitely sending all of you love and light. For those of you who are resonating with this message, this is no easy feat. Okay, for some of you, you may be dealing with a Scorpio. We now have Scorpio here twice, as well as Taurus and Libra. Not necessarily, however, okay? Page of Cups can also be a signifier of Libra and Scorpio. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio or someone who has highly scorpionic energy within their natal chart. Okay, the Scorpion or Scorpio energy for me does signify transformation as well. So this may have been a very transformative connection for you. Transformation is good, however, even though while you're going through the ebbs and flows and the pain and the heartbreak, because one of the first cards was that Three of Swords, so it's there. There is a rainbow after the rain is the phrasing that they're using, guys, okay? So for the recent past to be the Six of Cups, this could be a connection that really reminded you of a past time, right? The two of you definitely are soulmates, so you have known one another in past lives. This is where that comfort came from. Didn't I say that at the beginning of this reading? That Four of Wands is felt very comfortable, very at home, very cozy, comfy. This person got very comfortable, however, even though you felt that sense of comfort in this connection as well. I don't truly believe that that is something that you fully resonated in prior to getting to this juncture. You always had in the back of your mind that something felt off, that something felt out of place, that you needed to see more, that you needed more information, that you needed more proof, more receipts, more, right? So I feel like you would go in and out of giving into this connection. There were things about this this connection that definitely gave you comfort, however. Felt very easy to just kind of relax into. And for some of you, this could be because of the pattern. Sometimes people mistake chemistry and or feeling this deep connection to a person. Sometimes people mistake that for, oh, this is my soulmate. We have chemistry together. We belong together. This is meant to be. This hasn't happened before. Chemistry can often be mistaken for patterns, though, right? It's not necessarily that there was this epic amount of chemistry. It could just be familiarity, which is the Six of Cups. Comfort, right? Comfortable, feeling like you've known a person before. That could also be very painful because for some of you, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck now. I see the Ace of Wands. And for some of you moving forward, you feel like you have to have a lot of strength for this new beginning. This may be the straw that broke the camel's back. This connection, you possibly have gone through several cycles of heartbreak prior to now, and you're losing your optimism in reference to love. I am, once again, sending you love and light and just suggesting that you go easy on yourself, be gentle with yourself. Beginnings are powerful, right? New beginnings are powerful. They normally come after the death of something, whether it be a connection, a relationship, a person, perhaps. But they do offer you the opportunity to create your reality. So you're in control. If you want to be, you are in control. So best possible outcome, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel as though this is a time for you to take stock in reference to what you've invested in your life, people included. And this is going to be a pivotal moment for you because, again, that Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So that does suggest that you do have a prime opportunity to really expand, grow, and move towards success and abundance. You're literally in control. But prior to movement, you're going to need to really take stock. That's what the Seven of Pentacles signifies. Taking stock, having wisdom in reference to the tests that you've been given in life. Also, looking at your life overall, analyzing things, your relationships, the people that you know, the people that you want to keep around. It's really being that boss type energy. Hiring, firing, demoting, promoting, right? People, energies, patterns, thoughts, all of the things. It's like a complete analyzation and consensus of your life, your thoughts, your entire being. And this is the planning stage for you. I don't see this connection necessarily coming together again in the near future. I have to be honest with that. I feel like the both of you met one another. And these are pivotal moments for the both of you, but I do feel like your pivots are in opposite directions for the time being. That doesn't mean that it can't come back together in the future, but this is someone who was definitely stagnated in their own energy. No matter how old they were still operating out of Page energy, Page of Cups energy. That's like thinking pigs can fly. That's like, just living in this fantasy land, this fantasy world. This is definitely the epitome of someone who is all words, no action, right? They talk a great game. They're a great car salesman, but they have no good inventory, right? They may be a wordsmith. They may be very charismatic with the way that they speak, but if they get into this Seven of Pentacles energy and take a analysis and consensus over what they have garnered, what they have grown after their investments, they would still be in the Page energy. And that doesn't work for where you're trying to go or what you've been trying to manifest. That's why we have this new beginning at the bottom of the deck, okay? Lastly, we do have the Page of Pentacles in reference to this person's approach to you, okay? You are going to be challenged here. They are coming in again as a page. This is someone who has a lot of learning to do. They are trying to learn about you, what it is that you want, where it is that this may be going. They are going to possibly apologize or send you a message for whatever energy cultivated this Three of Swords. But you have to also keep in mind that we got that Six of Cups. So the temptation is there. This is really about you taking stock in reference to what you feel your worth is, okay? It's not that this person is unworthy. It's just that you have to evaluate and or reevaluate what you're accepting as the price to have you. What's your worth? What are you going for? What's your ticket price? And I would challenge all of you to do that, because if you really go into this Seven of Pentacles energy and take stock of what you're offering, if you decide to go into a certain position, a certain job, a certain career, a certain relationship, you're going to be thoroughly surprised when you compare what you're about to accept versus what the other parties would be getting from you. That has to be in complete balance, especially with this Six of Pentacles being in the conflict positioning. Reciprocation is the highest form in this reading at this time. And you need to make sure that that is the overall theme in all of your relationships as you move forward. That's the only way that you will garner success. That is your lesson. That is your lesson. Okay, no charity, no giving out charity. Okay, if they can't afford you, they can't afford you. And that's just how that goes. Okay, no sweat off your back. That's no insult to people just because they can't afford something. That means go step your cookies up. You know, if you can't afford me now, that don't mean that you ain't going to be able to afford me in the future. Step your cookies up, okay? Do your work, do your healing work, all right? Renegotiate contracts, etc., until people are speaking the right language. So let's get one or two cards of advice. So we have Eagle, card number 9. I'm sorry, I don't have the name of this oracle deck. But Eagle, it says you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yes. Please tap into that, okay? And then we have card 10. So we're going from the 10 to the 9. This is definitely divine timing, okay? 10 is fire. It says let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Didn't I tell you that? And you're being given this opportunity, okay? With that Ace of Wands, you can totally step into whatever it is that you want. At the bottom of the deck, we have Unicorn. So you can't make it up. It says success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just, what? Believe. Okay, let's pick one timing card in reference to how soon you can expect this abundance in this. Oh, it says very soon, and then it says stop rushing things. So the way that I take this timing is definitely relinquish any control that you may, or any desire to try and control the time frame, because that's only going to slow things down. We already see that success is in the near future. Just allow things to flow and go as they should. Let's pull one advice card on this connection. I'm going to pull this from the Romance Oracles, and it says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So for the great majority of you, I feel like a conversation is unnecessary because this person is operating out of page energy. So they can't understand your language. They're not talking your language, remember? So you trying to have a conversation with this person about their missed opportunities, about where they've missed, about how they can change, about what they can do in order to fix it, will go in one ear and out the other. And I don't feel like that is the goal. I don't feel like that's your goal. So there needs to be some radical acceptance in reference to where this person is. Yeah, I'm hearing the phrase, you have to meet people where they are. This person is not open for your advice, your criticism. In fact, I feel like that will definitely start conflict, chaos. It's only going to murky your energies, okay, and tackle the bandwidth that you have left. And lastly, we have transformation at the bottom of the deck. It says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So the both of you are going through a transformation. This is supposed to be happening in divine timing. Definitely sending you all love and light as you journey forward. Definitely be easy with yourselves, okay? I hope you've enjoyed this little different way of doing things. For those of you who are new here, again, I'm Empress 777. Thank you for joining me, you guys. Please consider subscribing as we are a newer channel growing. Click that like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and or evening, and I will see you back here at the channel at another time. Bye.